Hello, YouTube family. Are you ready for a Monday? I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know, so let's do on. It's big hair, it's curls, it's scoop. Did anybody watch the season finale of American Idol? Katy Perry is leaving, and there is a movement, y'all, to get Fantasia as one of the judges. She was there. So she's kind of like campaigning hard. That's a nice check you get for being a judge on American Idol. But would they do it? Now, to tell you just how irrelevant the winners are, I couldn't even tell you the name. I know there was controversy because they were like, why they win and this person win? They're trying to make it controversial, but at the end of the day, you still don't remember who won these singing reality shows. But Fantasia is ready. She's ready to jump in. The Bel Air, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, the Bel Air show on Peacock is returning. Finally, season 3 is going to be kicking off August 15th. Another great show, they're filming it right now, is P-Valley on Stars. It has taken so long, so hopefully we'll get new episodes by 2025. Simone Biles is tired of people clowning her husband. He said in an interview, and he said he was only playing, that he didn't know who the gymnast was and that he was the catch. He is cute, but Simone is like, she's tired of the haters. Simone, here's some auntie advice. Get ready for the Olympics. Don't worry about the haters. They're going to be there. July 26th, we're going to be watching you during the Summer Olympics. They had the trials over the weekend. She did amazing. Unfortunately, Gabby Douglas did not do well over the weekend. TGT is coming to the Essence Fest. We're talking Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese. They've been added to the lineup. SWV has been added to the lineup. Everything is happening July 4th weekend. Tonight on HBO, it's the Stax music documentary on HBO at 9 o'clock. If you had Motown over here, you had Sound of Philly over here. Down in Memphis, there was the Stax music sound. You had black and white musicians working and creating, and some great voices from Otis Redding, Al Green, Isaac Hayes, Sam and Dave, Carla Thomas, staple singers. They all made up Stax, Soulville, USA, amongst other artists. The Barcades, a lot of great artists came out of that. That Memphis sound was something else. And the documentary kicks off tonight and tomorrow on HBO. Prayers are going out to singer Larry Blackman, the lead singer and frontman for the group Cameo. She's Strange, Candy, Word Up, Why Have I Lost You? They had so many great hits. But it was when Larry Blackman came on stage with that red piece covering his private parts, and everyone's like, what? Great musical group, many hits, but Larry Blackman has fallen on hard times. During the Tom Jordan Morning Show cruise, or just Tom Jordan cruise, you know, people film everything. He could barely walk. He's 68 years old. He could barely walk. And he had one of those, remember back in the day when Steve Harvey, I think when he had the Steve Harvey TV show with the big suits and then that wig he would wear, Larry Blackman had on one of them. Now, he sounded like he could still do the ow. Okay, I can't do it, but y'all know what I mean when he does Word Up and back and forth. They were singing back and forth when they filmed him, but he can barely walk. I don't know what happened, but he just does not appear to be the healthiest of people. Just doesn't. So send a prayer out to Larry Blackman. Adele, she ready to have a baby. She's married to sports agent Rich Paul, and she says now is the time. So I don't know how she's going to be performing or when they're going to do it, but Adele is ready to have a baby girl. It's official. Red Lobster has announced that they're filing for bankruptcy and they're blaming it on the endless shrimp. You're probably saying, what you mean, Auntie? They cited one woman who they did this endless shrimp campaign. It did admit she sat there for 4 hours and ate shrimp. That's just plain greed, and they should have known how to roll it out. Once you eat the first batch of shrimp, you can 5 shrimp at a time so they can stop being greedy like that. Some people, just like all you can eat buffets, child, years ago, I used to love them. But then you see how people don't know how to behave when it's all you can eat. And I just said, I don't like that. But they're blaming it on that. But it's really expansion. They expanded too soon. Now they're going to file Chapter 8, reorganize, and hopefully they'll be able to maintain some of the stores. If you're looking for savings, Target is doing a campaign where they're cutting prices on 5,000 items throughout the entire store to help people save money. I had to do this story last because of the seriousness, and I know that I couldn't do, I covered everything. I just couldn't do everything that I normally do because I needed to be serious. We started off the weekend with that tape, Puffy beating his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Whoever released it to a reputable news organization, CNN. And boy, did it blow up. It blew up, and every major news organization was on this story. By Sunday, Puffy had to do a video. He and his PR people and lawyers, they're trying to salvage his reputation. But it could be a little too late. He claimed he was the victim of a witch hunt and he didn't do all these things, but that tape said something else. He made an apology video, but he never apologized to Cassie. Is he apologizing because he got caught? He claims, rehab. He was effed up. He had to get himself together. But that was 8 years ago. What happened during the 8 years? Did you go to counseling back then, but you still weren't cured? Because there's like 8 more years of abuse. And I'll always say it. Whatever happened to Kim Porter? I said last week. Didn't I say last week he was too cocky and talking too much? Just act like he ain't have a care in the world. Then his son was talking. If you don't sit down, child, sit down. Then they released this tape. I know why they did it. They were going to stop all of that cockiness, all of that foolishness, all of it. People are talking about abuse. They are. T.D. Jakes, rapper Shine said he denounces Diddy. Baby, you should have denounced him years ago when he shot that woman in the face and you took the fall and went to jail for 10 years. People are starting to wake up. And it's not easy if you're in an abusive relationship. Some people hold on to the wrong things. Some people stay for money. Some say they have nowhere to go. The number to call is 1-800-799-7233. If you are the victim of abuse, or if you know somebody, abuse is not love. It's not. And no one should ever put their hands on you, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. He won't get arrested for this. But being cast aside like a pariah is going to hurt him even more because he wants to go to the parties and be accepted and have people love him. And now people are backpedaling away from Puffy because of this. And this was on tape. Who knows other things that are probably far worse than this. And he got caught. Over the weekend, we honored Frankie Beverly in Philadelphia with a street renaming, and we shared a lot on social media. On Instagram, WDAS. My page is WDAS Patty. Check it out. He was so happy and thankful. He's retiring from performing, and he was just happy to see the people and to show him love. Some of the greatest music, the cookouts, the culture. It's Frankie Beverly, and he was so happy. But we posted a lot on social media, so go and check it out. Have a good one. We finally got some sunshine on the East Coast. I'm going to go out and get some. The notification button comes up. You know that I'm here. Leave a comment. I do want to hear from you. Give us a thumbs up if you do like the video. And more importantly, because we're real close to 75,000. Subscribe to the channel. Big hair, scoop. Sometimes I take turns to be either silly or very serious, as in this case. Abuse is not love. That number is 1-800-799-7273. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.